Hi guys, it's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess today. How are you doing? Well, I just wanted to show you a journal that I've been working on. It's packed full. It's got 2 signatures, but it looks like it should have more than that. However, 2's good because once everything is taken out of this book, I promise you that it will be the inch thick that it is, and it'll be a wonderful traveler's cover. It is a hardcover book. It's covered with material. It's kind of a vintage theme material. And it's a flow with two straps. But you can add more or less, whatever you want to do. But the thing about this specific book is it's kind of a multifunctioning, like it's a hardcover flow, but you can use it for a journal, like what is this, traveler's notebook that everybody's doing. So it's got a nice little tassel on it, and I punched a hole through here with a rivet, and I made it like a little beaded tassel to go on it. And then I added like a piece of this other beading that I thought was just beautiful, and it matched it like beautifully. So that's that. Isn't that pretty? And I made some scrunchies to go with the top. Well, they're not scrunchies, but they should look like, they remind me of scrunchies. I don't know. Okay, so here's the cover. Again, it's this really nice vintage material, and this nameplate comes out. And what I did was I went ahead and you'll just have to get it out. Well, there you go. It'll come out easily. I just don't have the fingernails or the patience right now. When you get this out, well, you can get it out, I promise. I just don't want to wreck it before I send it to you. You can probably wet it with your finger, and let's see if I can get it for you. Well, I hate to take all the time, but I really want to try to get that out for you. So hold on. You can take it out, and then you can put on there like whatever. Where'd my pokey tool? I just had it. Oh, here it is. You can write on it whatever you want to write on it. I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to leave it for you. Sorry about the lighting tonight, you guys. It's really, really bad. Does that help a little bit? But here, so just kind of came out earlier so easily, of course, right? So there you go. So see, there's that. And then there's also another piece in there that you can use as well, okay? Or you can make your own little thing. But I just wanted to show you that that's how you get that in and out. And then you can type on it or stamp on it, or whatever you do, you make it your own. So again, this is a flow journal. It's got a lot of vintage stuff, and it's got a lot of supply stuff in it. It's just kind of a multitask journal. I love this journal. This is probably one of my favorites because of the fact that it's cram packed of really fun stuff. And once you take this stuff out and put it in your supply, in your organizers, this is a lovely little journal in and of itself. I mean, you could keep it, you could take the stuff out, and I'll show you what I mean by using it as a journal yourself, because I didn't just make it flow. I put the pages in there right side up with my connector things. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So let's go ahead and get started. So, well, the first thing I'll show you is I did use these connector things that I do so that I could keep the pictures straight up on a lot of them, okay? So you're going to have a lot of these, and that's what I mean by, like, when you pull this stuff out, you're still going to have all of these pages that are right facing up. And I went ahead and stuck one of these in here that you guys enjoyed making the other night. Those were so much fun. So I'm going to put one of those in there. And so the next thing we have is one of these, this is called The More Experienced Me. This is a future mail to myself kind of thing. And what it is when I was in, it's a letter that you write via future mail, and you write a letter to yourself. And you seal it, and you open it on a date. Okay, so it's a letter to yourself. And here's the future mail stamps that I included for you. So it's from me from long ago, and it's to the more experienced me. So I think that's just kind of a cool thing to do. So I just added one of those. I think I have a few of those, but I just added one in here for you. Okay, so then we have that. Then going on the mail theme, I just added a few stamp things, and then I also added this piece of scrap paper with the stamps on it because I just fell in love with that. It was kind of hard to part with, but I want you to have it. Gorgeous. And then, again, some of the pages are flow-like, and they are sideways. But the ones that you can keep in the journal are not. And I'll point those out. So then I added just some of these beautiful cards. I added a few cards in here for you to make your own tags. I added a little bit of beautiful lace in here. This is some old vintage lace that I wanted to share with you. you'll have that. And this is just something that I made, like some mixed media paper, and you can make a, you can make a bookmark or whatever you want to make with it there. And again, you'll see that I've made these connector pieces here, and a lot of the main pages of this book, in the 2 signatures, have these pages that are upright, not flow style. They are in there upright, not this way, but this way. You'll see what I mean. Then I added these really surrealistic, really cool pages from, excuse me, this one's actually kind of gross. So let's not use that one as the first page. Let's go like that. There we go. We'll look at these. Yeah, that one's a little interesting. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. But it's surrealistic, all right. So there you go. Okay, so again, you'll see that I made my connector page so that the pages are straight up. And there's just a couple of Post-it notes. And I remember back when I first bought these cards that everybody loved them. Dressed to Impress, Spa Day, and Paris. And so I went ahead and put them on the ladies' dress page. Again, it's a straight up page. I kind of have in mind for how you use this journal. Use it however you want. But I think that to go through it and take everything out and then look at it. Then look at the pages that are left in that are straight up like this. You're going to love it. It's really pretty in and of itself. I really think so. And then I just added a lottery thing there and some of those Tim Holtz cards here. There's, I think, 3 of them. Some more Post-it notes. Oh, I love this. I know you guys are going to think I'm goofy, but these are some really large index cards and some plain index cards. They're not just basic index cards, so they're both a little unique in and of themselves. So I thought, well, I'll add those too. Why not? They're supplies. Then I added a couple of different napkins here. Oh, I gotta put this back. I created this. This was something I made, but I just thought it was beautiful. I just love these, and I wanted to share one with you. And I didn't make a card out of it because I just thought you could use it for whatever you want to use it for. And then here's a couple of really heavy-duty postcards that I picked up when I was in Oregon. And this is one of the antique stores. And this is one of the antique stores that I went to and I just fell in love with. That was a really cool antique store. And then here's some cards that somebody gifted me. Some kind of like botanical cards. And then this is just a strip of paper you can use however you want. This one right here, I would suggest, if you don't like it the way it is, vino, wine, or vin, you can take these letters off and use them for something else, and then use this corrugated cardboard to make marks or to use, in your scrapping, your art journaling or whatever. I don't want to say scrapping, but you know what I mean, like backing in a motif or something. Then I added some of the pretty little yellow bias tape and a little antique. This guy is printed out on laser paper, so you can Mod Podge over him. He's not going to smear. Stick that right there. It's really thick, you guys. And I added one of these beautiful napkins that everybody went crazy over, and that's this full napkin. There's, I believe, 6 of these little guys on there. So if you're doing those like that card journal that I made, you'll be able to use those. And there's just some extra goodies in here for you. And then I added one of those Tim Holtz family album cards here, and a Tim Holtz lady here. And here's some of these flowers that I made, and I really need to make more because these are fun. And now that I got some metallic paint, we will be doing that shortly. I might do that this weekend because I really love those flowers. Seems like there's something else here. Oh, it's doubled. I've got to show you the pretty pages. Again, you'll see that the pages that I used are all straight up. This is a beautiful book. It really is. The pages are pretty in and of themselves. Once you take, again, I can't stress that enough. Once you take all the supplies out, the book is pretty and it's fun. So, oh, she's missing a spot. She needs a spot. She can go hang out in the dining room. She looks funny there, but that's okay. It's okay. And then just a little box of like some fiber and doodads and whatnot. It's not a big deal. And then some paper. And then again, a beautiful art page from a book. And this is another beautiful page. See how pretty that is? I mean, it's a gorgeous book. I mean, and I have some very old, I have some very old paper in the back. Really, 1960, the year I was born, so we know it's ancient, right? But anyways, there's some old paper and some Asian paper. I love this. I know that it's probably just washed out, but it looks like snow to me, so I don't know. And then a couple of little flowers. I think they have they're like little, is that organza, you guys? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know what organza is. I just like the word. So there's that. And then there's some pretty calendar pages. And the book was getting so thick that I had to stop using paper clips and stuff, so I started using washi tape. So you'll have some vintage flowers here. And then I just threw these in. Someone shared these with me, and I thought I'd share them with you. Some Hawaiian flowers. And then some math sheets. And then, again, some more of these cards. I love these cards. I'm using them in everything, so I wanted to share some with you. I like to take these cards and I like to cover them with scrap paper and then poke a hole and make a tag. And then I'm sharing some puzzle pieces with you here. Again, it's getting fat, so I just used washi tape to put them down. And then, that's okay, it's double, that's fine. And then some more of my scrap paper that I did with a beat up old something that I got in the mail. And then I think I went over this piece of paper. Looks like mixed media paper with a napkin, paint napkin, and then it looks like I was playing with some metallic on there. And then just a piece of wrapping paper that has some cute words on it. Sing, laugh, have a good day. And then your papers that are vintage that are in the book should remain in the book unless you choose to use them. Isn't that beautiful? And then just some more scrap paper here, scrap paper there. Okay, this is the end of the book, but this is where it's all the good stuff. This is some Hamunal book. This is a TV guide from 1988. This is just a scrap paper that I fell in love with, and I wanted to share it with you. Somebody shared this with me, and I wanted to share that with you. And then we have some really old. Now, I didn't want to fold this. And you guys, I wanted to stress, look how gorgeous this is. It's just beautiful. So what I would do, oh, this is a hidden picture. I used to love those when I was a kid. What I would do is I would just use these for collage or in the back of like one of your art pieces or something. This isn't something you can fold up and use. And the same thing for this one. Here's the 1960. It's from Popular Screen Magazine. So, it has all the different stars that were back in the day, huh? Who were they? Darren McGavin, Dorothy McGuire, Bob Denver, Henry Fonda, Jane Fonda, Shirley Fabares. Why do I know that name? Pernell Roberts, right? Elizabeth Taylor, Danny Thomas. Anyway, so that's really old. Here's an old piece of, looks like, what is this? Bay City. Looks like an old... Oh, I don't know what it's about. I don't know what this is, actually, to be quite honest with you guys. Bay Colony. Bay of Whale. It looks like a dictionary of sorts. And then here's a newspaper from 1991. And then another couple of pages of the hymnal. And so these are really old. And again, I would just not use them to, you know, like this, because they won't withstand that. They're definitely, there was something that caught my eye and I wanted to see it. This one. I want to read that. There's something that you might want to just, again, just use in your artwork or keep, you know, whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to put those together with a little clip here. What does this say? It says, sometimes when I'm a little ill or tired or just sitting still or lying quiet in my bed, the best things happen in my head. I travel in my rocket car to way beyond the farthest star, or sail across the ocean wave and find a treasure in a cave. I wonder if that went on. Very cute though, right? It seems like it probably went on, but that's cute. Very cute. Okay, so it's like I'm so enthralled with this 1960s look, you know. Anyway, so there you have it. This is going on beyond my Etsy shop. I hope you're interested. Let me know what you think. I've got some more coming up. Oh, they take so long to make, but there's so much, like, I just totally get into it, you guys. So if you don't see me for a day or two, you know what I'm up to. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.